So what's up, everybody? This is your boy Jonathan back at it again, and I wanted to be real with everybody because I saw some disturbing videos on YouTube that kind of made me upset, and I will tell you the real reason why you don't have friends or you don't have a girlfriend in your life, right? So what pickup artists will tell you is go hit on everything that moves, right? They'll tell you to hit on everybody moves. And a lot of times those women are completely out of your league. But just hit on everything that moves. But they never tell you to go to specific places and talk to specific girls. It's just go to the nightclub where there's random girls and go to the street where there's random girls and hit on everybody that moves, and somebody will say yes at some point. The problem is most of the time, you never get nowhere. It just never goes nowhere. The other thing, the other idea you have floating around that I saw some disturbing videos on is men screaming and yelling at the camera no matter what woman you talk to. She just wants the hottest guy with all the money, who has big muscles and drives a sports car and has his own house, and she's not looking at you. The problem with that way of thinking is it's the same thing as the pickup artist. You're hitting on random women and you're not being specific. You're not being specific. And that's what the problem with why you don't have a girlfriend, why you don't have friends, or long-term relationships, is because you are not specific. You're not specific, right? So the first thing you have to learn is you have to kind of join social groups where you share the same interest as people and stop just going places just for the girls, okay? Because either you're going to open places with random girls from every which way walk of life and you're not connecting with them, or you're getting kicked out of groups or having drama in groups because they know you're only there for the girls. What you have to do is you have to actually, and I talked about this in the other video, you have to actually share an interest with people or believe what they believe. Like, if you're Jewish, you go to a synagogue. If you're Christian, you go to a church. If you like sports, join a sports club. If you're a dancer, go with the dancers. That's a big thing. You actually have to have a common interest, share an interest, so you can have connections with people and stop just trying to build connections with random people. You know what I'm saying? For example, I like dance, but I'm not a hip-hop dancer and I'm not a street person. So I used to try to be a part of that community, but it never led to any relationships because these people, they eat, breathe, and sleep dance, and a lot of them are homeless trying to be the greatest dancer ever. I'm not that kind of person, so it didn't lead to many strong relationships. So you really have to connect with people. And then the second thing I talked about in the other video is getting rid of discrimination, right? Because no matter what you do, an average guy, people are always going to try to discriminate against you no matter what. So you have to nip that stuff in the bud before. For instance, I don't care what nobody says, people are still racist. If you only, want a hot Asian or white woman and you hang out in those circles, you're going to have to deal with racism. That's just how it is. So you kind of have to nip that in the bud. I don't know, hang out with some brown people, That's one way you change that. You got to kind of change your mindset. You got to find black girls and Latino girls attractive, instead of hanging out with white and Asian people that don't want anything to do with you. If you're an older guy and you throw on all these modern hip-hop clothes and try to go to college campuses and hit on the college chicks, well, people are going to look at you like you're an old-ass dude, walking around hitting on girls on a college campus, I mean, it's easier to go to a nightclub and do the same thing because we know in modern life, people in their 40s and even 50s go to nightclubs, so it's not that serious. But something like that is people are gonna, jump on you already. and they ain't even gonna give you a chance because you're some old ass man wearing hip hop clothes hitting on girls at a college campus. Same thing with like people trying to advertise for their nerd culture. Okay, you want to wear these T-shirts with Batman fighting Spider-Man, battling the giant robot with Pikachu as the pilot or some shit, and then you want to go and walk up and talk to a girl. You know, they're gonna look at you like, who's this like nerdy virgin or pedophile or pervert or whatever. You know, like negative sexual association. You know, that comes from like by age 13 when your hormones start jumping, you're supposed to be already eyeballing and figuring out how to be socially acceptable around women. And if you wear something like that, like some crazy t-shirt like that in your 20s and up into your 30s, there's a problem. Like, you haven't hit that level of maturity where you can really understand what's appropriate around women and what's not. So you're going to have to deal with somebody, you know, negative sexual association. So, you know, that's it. Like, try to keep women from, try to get rid of all the discriminatory factors that's going to keep you from talking to somebody. And the last thing that you have to know is you have to stop being so shallow and start type spotting, right? Like, if I go out today, I know damn well a woman, a hot white or Asian woman with a white collar job making six figures is not going to go out. Point blank period. I know it's just not going to happen. You know, I know that if I walk on a college campus right now, a young hot 21-year-old is not going to go out with me. Point blank period. Does that mean I should bitch and complain about it and be MGTOW and incel? And no, it means, you know, try to find appropriate girls my age. Like, go out with some girls in their late 20s, early 30s, even up to 40s, you know, blue collar girls, you know, and be out. Hang out with some, you know, black girls that, you know, are my age, you know, just type spot, you know, like that, you know, stop being so superficial, and, you know, just be able to accept other people. Because when you stop being superficial and you give girls a chance that, you know, they may not be the most attractive at the time, but you'll be surprised at what happens. You'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of people that love you in your life, but you don't want to do that. You want to go for the porn star who has a million dudes, you know, chasing after her. So okay, then you can keep chasing after them porn star looking girls for the rest of your life and not be with nobody. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Stop bitching and go get yourself, you know, a relationship. You know, go to places where you actually fit in, okay? Where you believe what the people believe and you know, have the same type of interest. And get rid of all of the discriminatory factors, you know. Try to figure out how to keep the racism low by going to people who are the same race. Do things that are age appropriate for, you know, your age, whatever. You know, don't wear certain things that are going to make girls look at you and think of some kind of negative sexual association, you know. So you have to get rid of the discrimination and type spot. Like, stop being so superficial. You know, at your age, most women are not going to look like a porn star. And if you want to be lonely for the rest of life, okay, then you can chase after them porn stars. But, you know, I'd say give other women a chance and you'll be surprised at what happens. All right, I'm your boy Jonathan. I'm out, y'all. Peace.